that. So here with Josh Jones, let's start at the top. One of the things that jumps out stat-wise through the first part of the season, you guys have given up 1 sack, and we talked coming into the season about the offensive line, the improvements they made, Jared, the new pieces. What would you say first quarter of the season so far, giving up 1 sack, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like we're working hard. We're going out here every day just to work hard, and making us come out there and just giving up 1 sack is just nice to have. But we don't strive for that every game. Just staying solid, keeping floor clean,
Even though Derek has that escapability back there, how important is it for you guys? Do you guys take on that task of keeping him upright back there, keeping people off of him to minimize the hits that he takes?
It's a pride, because we all love Derek. We need him all season, so less hits we can have on him, the more we can have him back there just feeling comfortable throwing dimes.
And you guys, obviously, this week they've put out a graphic. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but you guys ranking near the top of the passing and rushing offense. You guys have a good mix so far this year. What kind of pride do you prefer? I mean, do you take a little more pride? Obviously, you have to do your job well, but pass versus run, is there equal amount of pride there for the success you guys have?
Yeah, whatever they call, we try to do, execute to our best. If it's a run, pass, whatever we can do to help our team win. If it's running with a pack car, or mobile car, or going with the air, it's whatever they call, we try to execute.
About the tempo, obviously, tempo's another thing to talk a lot about on offense, how fast you guys are running plays. How much you guys being the big guys out on the field, how much of a struggle is that at times? Are there points in the game where you really got to dig deep just to simply get back and take your time to breathe for a few seconds while you're waiting for the play call to come in?
It's hard, but we come out here and practice it every day. So we kind of got it instilled in us. But what we really think about is we're hurting, but we know the team's hurting way more because they don't practice like how we practice.
Is it a little easier to breathe after that pace when you score versus when you come off the field after a punt or when you don't score?
Yeah,
it makes it worth it, so to speak.
Yeah, it's always got momentum there. If you go down there and score, you're not really tired, but but if you go out there and have a 3 and out, you can probably breathe a little bit more harder. But we're just trying to score every time we get out there.
You guys also along the line, I believe all 5 guys have been the same starters all year. You guys have had very good health all year. How important is it at a position where little things like that, little dings and sprains and this and that come, how important has it been for you guys to be able to stay together all year just to build that cohesiveness?
Oh, it's amazing. I think this is the first year, I think the first year we had all 5 fitness meeting games, and this is a blessing. So we can stay together this whole time, and it's just us coming in training room, working with Coach Grace, working with our athletic training staff, just to all stay healthy all season.
And I want to touch back again on some of the young guys. I know you deal with them a little bit. Do you deal with any like Cam or Max or any of those guys? You get a chance to help them some along the way?
Yeah, I love them guys, man. I'm just trying to teach them as much as I can. I'm hard on them a little bit. I'm hard on Cam because he's supposed to be playing left tackle, so I'm hard on him. I try to give him a hard time, but I love that guy, man. I love all our new guys. But
did you have guys when you came in that were similar to you that maybe took you under their wing a little bit, or maybe was a little hard on you early on that maybe you felt after the fact it was worth it?
Yeah, definitely.
They helped you
Mac
out?
Long, Carter Wall, Cooper. Yeah, they all were hard on me, especially Coop, man, because he was such a solid guy. So I just tried to model myself after him. He was such a great player. So him and Zach Johnson, they were just such a good tackle. So I just tried to model myself after them, and it helped me a bunch.